May we put our hands together as we invite to deliver the message of former President of Ghana, Nana Akufo-Addo, Osahen Alexander Afenyo-Markin.
Your Excellencies, participants, ladies and gentlemen, this is a tribute in honor of General Abdulsalami Abubakar, GCFR, former head of state of the Republic of Nigeria, soldier, statesman, peacemaker, unsung hero of African democracy. And I do so on behalf of former President Nana Addo Akufo-Addo of the Republic of Ghana. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, there is a particular kind of greatness that history seldom pauses to honor, not the greatness of the conquest, nor of longevity in power, the quiet greatness of a man who held absolute power and chose to give it back. Today, we celebrate that man. We celebrate General Abdulsalami Abubakar, one of the most consequential democratic heroes Africa has ever produced. The making of a soldier, as the records have it, he was born 13 June 1942 in Minna, Niger State, enlisted into as an officer cadet in the Nigerian Air Force. He served his nation, never planned of getting into public life as a political leader. Then in an unexpected hour, 8 June 1998, when General Sani Abacha passed on to eternity, Nigeria exhaled. Then it held its breath. The Nigeria head of state Abacha had left behind was a nation at the time in profound strain. Pro-democracy activists had been imprisoned and some killed. The June 12, 1993 presidential election had been annulled. Some other activists were in difficult challenges. Into this charged vacuum stepped General Abdulsalami Abubakar, appointed head of state on the 9th of June 1998, less than 24 hours after the passing of General Abacha. He had not plotted for this position. He was a career professional, handed the most consequential assignment of his life on virtually no notice. Within days, he released political prisoners, lifted the ban on political activity, and repealed the most regressive decrees of the previous era. On the 20th of July 1998, he published a precise transition timetable. A democratically elected president will be sworn in on the 29th of May 1999, a date certain, a commitment carved in stone. He then built the architecture to honor that promise. He created the Independent National Election Commission, INEC. He supervised a constitutional framework for multi-party elections. Within 11 months, he conducted 4 rounds of elections, ending it with the presidential election of February 1999. Then on the 29th of May 1999, exactly as he promised, he transferred power to civilian president Olusegun Obasanjo. 16 years of uninterrupted military rule from December 1983 to May 1999 ended, not with a coup, not with bloodshed. It ended because one man decided it should end. Excellencies, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, permit me to proceed to extol this man's rarest virtue. This is a part of General Abubakar's story that history has not sufficiently reckoned with. We have seen this story before. A military leader that takes power, the sycophants arrive and whisper, "The country still needs you. Only you can hold it together." We know how that story usually ends. General Abubakar refused. He walked away from power and went home to Mina. Now, a gift that endures. Nigeria's Fourth Republic, born on 29th of May 1999, is now the longest sustained period of civilian democratic governance in Nigeria's entire post-independence history. In 2015, for the first time, an opposition party defeated the ruling party at a presidential election and power transferred peacefully. Nigeria is the largest democracy on Africa's continent and the sixth most populous country in the world. It has endured without interruption for more than a quarter of a century, and that endurance began with General Abdulsalami Abubakar. On this auspicious day of your birthday, let me wish you many, many more accomplishments. God bless you and your family, your beautiful wife, and the retired justice of the Court of Nigeria. God bless Nigeria. God bless Africa. Thank you very much indeed.